Hi guys, I'm Nate from Good Mayhem Racing. Tonight I'm doing a amperage check on my 4Runner. The amount of current it's actually taking to power accessories and the vehicle itself. So if you see on this Fluke 376, it reads 21.5 amps right now on the power that's being delivered to the main fuse box. So that's power from the alternator right now. And it's not power that's going to the battery, it's just being consumed by the truck in its state. This includes all of the ECUs, all of the OEM wiring, and fuel pump. So check what happens when I turn on the lights. Okay, just by turning on headlights and marker lights, we are now consuming 32.9, 32.8 amps. So each one of these things is consuming around 5 amps respectively, along with all the extra markers and stuff. Once the LED lights are on, yes, they'll consume more power when you turn on the brake lights, but not by much. Really, it's all the other accessories that will start really dipping your performance. So let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, we're gonna turn this off again. We are now resting back at 21.2 amps. Let's turn on all the fans in the car because those are cool. All of the fans are powered through the ignition system. Let's see what those do. All right, we are now at 31.1 amps. That's with the fans running. Let's get those OEM lights on at the same time. All right, running lights are back on. We are now at 42 amps. Good Lord. All right. Okay. So now we know what it looks like to have all of the accessories that are powered by the ignition system. Now we're resting again back at 22.3. Now we know what all of the interior accessories that run off the ignition consume. Let's find out how much energy is consumed by the S-Pod and accessories. So, find the power wire for your accessories. Mine is right here. It's kind of shoved in a funny spot, so that's not necessarily the best thing in the world. But if I can pull it out, which I can, we'll test it. So realize that we are resting at 22.2. And right now we are at 0 amps on this power wire. Let's turn on the intercom and Garmin system. Intercom and GPS. Now we should see some power start to move. .2, 0.3 amps. Remember, it was 0 before, so we were reading some amperage. That's 0.4, 0.5. Great, half an amp. Kind of makes sense. Let's make sure the intercom's actually on. It might just be the GPS doing its thing. Okay, intercom is now on, and the Garmin is warming up. I agree. Half an amp, where we're sitting. Okay, let's turn on some lights. These are the Squadron Pros, 2 of them. Here it's 6.8 amps. All right. Okay, these are the wide beams, all 4 of the S2s. They are at 5.7 amps on their own. Now let's turn on the XLs. Beautiful amount of light. The XLs drawing 14 amps as they sit. All right, race light bar. Boop. Oh, well, that's painfully bright right there. Okay. 22.4 amps. 22.4. Okay, so now you take all of the amperage values that occurred, add them all up, and when you're going full beans, going really fast in the desert, that's how much amperage you're consuming. And we easily passed 100 amps. I'll have to go calculate it all the way out, but in general, we have way more power needed than my alternator can perform. Let's turn off the intercom. Turn this off. Nice piece of kit. Oh, I didn't even have the race light on in the back. The chase bar. We're now back to 0. Cool. All right, so my little alternator here can only output a humble 80 amps. So that means that when all of the accessories are turned on, all of the lights, all of the fans, all the blowers, we need an alternator, a new one. We need one bad. So, sponsors, if any of you guys have an alternator that'll work for this, let me know. I will see you out in the desert, if not my garage.